I do not really feel like doing an intro, and don't worry about this hideous minus level streak. Since this is my first video, oh shit. I might as well just introduce myself for a bit. My name is Peterson, and yeah, I think I'll be uploading sometimes. I'll just try and find some games that I enjoy playing, but I don't really have this thing under control yet. Maybe because this is actually my very first video, as I mentioned before. Very nice, repeating myself already. Anyway, oh shoot. The big problem is for me that everything is maybe oh. Okay, you know, playing and talking at the same time is a lot more difficult than I gave people credit for. And with people, I mean like Northern Mind. If you have checked me out and haven't checked him out, there's something really wrong. Because at the time that this video will be uploaded, I will probably have made 5 videos or something. Maybe I'll just upload it as soon as it's done. Yeah, I have 0 experience in editing, so enjoy just watching the raw footage gameplay of just me being not so good at games. Oh yay, prayer card. Yeah, let's just talk about the game a little. For those of you unfamiliar, this is The Binding of Isaac Rebirth with the Afterbirth expansion. It's, as you can see, you go through rooms and you try and shoot bad guys. The lore of the game is actually pretty disturbing, and I think even though my videos don't get monetized, I will get demonetized, if you know what I mean. These guys are not too bad. They just spew spiders from time to time, as you see there. 2 in a row, fine. And this character I'm playing with, he can't get hit because he will die, but I unlocked an item for him which basically makes him every first hit, every room will do nothing against him. So you get 1 free hit every room, but if you get hit twice, just like how I died last time, you have to start over again. It used to be the hardest character in the game, but it's not anymore because they added the Keeper. Personally, I think that the Keeper is the hardest character now, because he doesn't have this Holy Mantle item, which is extremely good. I mean, I started around the time that you didn't have Holy Mantle to start, and let me tell you, it was a grind to get all of the things for this guy, because you need to beat the game multiple times in order to unlock all of the achievements and such. And with this guy, it was so difficult. I think it took me a couple of weeks actually. Not non-stop games, of course, because I'm pretty good at rage quitting in this game. That was a decent dodge. Unfortunately, I almost ran into another enemy right after. Oh yeah, I am incapable of speaking. And I forgot to go to the item room. Hoo-wee! Well, don't worry about me. It's all okay. I mean, who needs an item room? It's just 1 free item, right? I don't really care. That's a stone chest. You use a bomb to open it. Normally you can't go through here without losing HP, but because we have the Holy Mantle, which is in the top right of the screen, yeah, we don't really care. The easiest thing about this guy is that my shots can go through the rocks and I can fly. Normally you can't do both of those things. And let's see, addicted. Whew. That doesn't really matter. Addicted makes you take double damage but if I take any damage, I'll die. So, yeah, I guess I should really think of a topic to speak of. I mean, NL always tells about grocery stories, but I don't really have those. I can tell you about one thing, you know, because I'm not really a planner. I actually rarely plan things, but when I do, I stick to it, you know. If people ask me to come around, and I say, oh yeah, I'll be there, I'll just be there. I mean, sometimes it's hard, okay, and sometimes things get in between. I'm not a superhuman or anything, so sometimes you don't. But what I do dislike very much is when people plan things over each other, even though they know they've got something else. Like a friend of mine planned his, oh, that's pretty good actually, planned his birthday at a date at which it wasn't his birthday, but another friend of mine, his birthday was that day. So of course it's like, he asked me weeks ago if I wanted to go there, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll be there. So now it's like they're forcing you to choose, you know, and you can't really choose between two friends. That's weird. Let's see here. Sure, I'll try and use a bomb to get some new items. I'll take this. That's actually very nice. Range up. There we go. This is a win already. I mean, I never lose. Let's see. You get spirit hearts from those rocks. The rock was a little bit bluer than the other rocks, which means it was a tinted rock or a secret rock, and you get items from it. Sadly though, those items do nothing for me. But you can get bombs, and you can get keys, and you can get... Ooh. Okay, that did... Okay, I didn't know if that would do anything. But from tinted rocks you can get bombs and keys, and one item which ups your damage. And I'm a sucker for damage. I really like it. You know, this guy is always pretty easy until you think you won't take any damage, because then you will. And sometimes there are two of these guys, and it's anxiety 101, guys. When you're like, oh, I can't take damage right now, and then this guy shows up and you're like, oh no, it's the easiest boss in the game. And then you think like, if I take damage now, I'll be a real sucker. And then you just, for some reason, your brain just stops working, it malfunctions. Let's see. You demand a sacrifice. That doesn't seem... I don't know what this does. Oh. Ooh. For free? Oh, I forgot the other thing. Don't worry about it. It's a D4. It changes everything about your run. All your items. But I don't really want to change my items. Mostly because I have Holy Mantle. Let's see. Alright, so I got a free item. I'm pretty happy. As I said before, it's a free win already. Should I really... okay, you know what? I don't know if that works. Just take him. Just take him. Ooh, that was swift. This item I just got for free is pretty darn good, which means I really do not want to die from that stupid spider. Oh, come here, come here, come here. Oh man. Okay, there we go. No thank you. Normally I speak about everything, but right now I'm not. Nothing is popping into my head. It's first time recording anxiety. I suppose I'll just tell you something about my past, I think. I used to run a lot because I really like running. There was one small problem though. I also was maybe a bit of a germaphobe, not really, but I didn't like getting my hands dirty. But it's like, most people don't like dirty hands, you know, but it was a little bit more than dislike, you know. And what happened was that when I ran, it was like, oh look mom, I'm faster than this car. And my mother said, please don't try doing this because you will trip and you will fall. And I did. You know, moms, right? Always worth a good advice. So I fell. My palms were all scraped up. I think you know the feeling. But the worst part was that my idea was, right now, my face is busted up and my hands are busted. My hands are busted up as well. So that means that if I put my arms behind my back after I fall and before I hit the ground, my hands won't hurt and it will just be my face. And so I started just putting my hands behind my back as soon as I fell, and I just plowed face first on the pavement. Yeah, it was a really bad idea, and I wish someone would have told me before I did it. But I busted my head open a few times, and that's why I'm making videos for YouTube now, to see if I can still do something with my life. I jest. Anyway, my mom didn't like it. She had to take me to the dentist because first when I fell, like my tooth got knocked out, and then another one, and then the one had grown back, but then it sort of fell out as well. It's not noticeable anymore though. I had it fixed and it was free. Oh boy, this is where I die. I mean, of course I won't die. I am amazing at this game. I just need to make sure to hit them with the Maw of the Void. Ugh. Oh yeah. Just quickly get into another room to refresh that shield. That sweet shield. Yeah, these black hearts drop as a side effect of that black beam that radiates around me when I do this. But I can't do anything with it because I can't pick up any hearts. One thing I really love is iced tea green. It's not sponsored because no one knows me, actually. I've stayed inside for all of my life. Nobody knows me. No, but I like iced tea green, and it's like sometimes I have it so much that I'm starting to have like these withdrawal symptoms. Because of course I only get it when it's on sale because I'm cheap and I don't have a lot of money. But yeah. Okay. So leave me alone. My god. I'm gonna try another character. Let's see. This will be the last run I do. I'll just do random again. So I was saying icy green, yeah, withdrawal symptoms when I don't have enough. Yeah, that's a thing. It's like I have like a couple of glasses a day. With a couple of glasses I mean a bottle and a half, like 2 liters. And then when I don't have any more, I just start laying in bed, can't fall asleep. Be like, oh, I need my iced tea. Oh boy. When I was a bit younger as well, I used to be... I got so angry when I played games, you know? It's just when I lost a game, I didn't really speak English that well. I was like 6 years old when I first started gaming. And then you read and you're just like, I don't know what this is. And you start doing something but you can't figure it out. And it's like when you're doing a puzzle, but the worst part is you're doing a puzzle in a language you don't understand. So what's gonna happen is you don't know that it's a puzzle. And you just you try really hard, but it just won't work. And it's frustrating. And young me really could not handle frustration. I used to just bang my hands on the keyboard in frustration. And then my mom told me that games are supposed to be fun. And that if you're not having fun, that she will just turn off the PC. So she did, a lot. Which made me stop raging in video games. That I'm actually pretty thankful for that. Of course I never tell her, because I'm a guy, you know. I'm a guy, I don't have any feelings. But yeah, that happened. I don't know, it's not like I don't rage anymore. It's just that I don't get angry and throw my controller around. But of course, if I'm starting to do YouTube, I need to get them sweet views. So how about a thumbnail? I broke my controller, and then those 2 points and then a big O, or maybe a 0 to have a wide mouth. You know, one of those emojis, as the people like to call them. Let's see, I don't have any bombs, and I'm done with this floor. Alrighty, there we go. Oh. It's actually pretty hard. Some of these enemies have patterns and you know them, but I haven't played for a really long time. Like these yellow flies, they just follow you. And then this guy, he poops other yellow flies, unless he dies. Which follow you better. If you know what I mean. This trinket is pretty bad. So I'm just gonna drop it and pretend like I never picked it up. Okay, this might sound drastic, but this might be where I die. Oh my lord, I'm terrible at rooms like this at the early game when you don't have any damage. It's like, I need to have damage to not take damage. And I can dodge, but I just get really impatient and I just jump in. The first game I ever cleared was Super Mario Sunshine. And it was so hard, it took me years to finish. That's a mimic, it's a trap chest. So I won't be getting that. Anyway, the game itself was maybe not as difficult as I remember, but come on, every game is more difficult if you're young. If you're young, your motor skills haven't developed entirely. I mean, that young, yeah. And it just, everything is a lot harder. Until you get like more old than I am now, then everything will be harder again. But yeah, I found the game so difficult and I quit so many times, but after years I revisited it, and then I won and I was happy, and I did a 100% clear, and that was the first 100% clear I did actually. Oh, I love this item. Oh yes. Look at this. Oh, that's dumb because up next, the boss. And guess who doesn't have an item? Yeah, that'd be me. I should have placed it at the top. We'll see if I may. If it. Oh, I could have just done fire. Oh my lord. If I put it here, I could have gotten this chest with the spirit rod, which means we have 3.5 again. I think. And that means that if I get hit once, I won't be taking a devil deal, and if I don't get it, I will be taking a devil deal, because as I said, I'm a sucker for damage. Oh, the reason you can't see any hearts is because we're cursed. I mean, I'm always cursed. I have the worst luck in video games. I'm not even kidding. Like, everyone says, oh, I have the worst luck. But I saw this YouTuber today. I think it's Picascree Blue. And he complained about being asleep all the time, and it's not normal because it's a 2 to 7 turn wake up on Pokemon. And I just remembered that I didn't even know you could wake up. Because I stayed asleep all the time. This is not as bad as it seems, but I hate, like this guy used to be really simple, and I still was so bad at it. But what happened now is they made his beams go diagonally as well as horizontally and vertically, so yeah. That's pretty bad for me, because it means that if he is here, you can't just dodge here, because there's a 50% chance the beam will be here, so this is the area you can dodge in, and that's way, way, way smaller. Let's see, 1 key, 2 bams, I think I'm just gonna go. Ooh, I was right about the hearts. I don't know if many people do this, but I usually game with my keyboard on top of my lap. I think most people just, like, have a desk. I have a desk as well, but I don't like using a desk. Especially because my screen is pretty big. Oh, compensating for something. And I actually really like... excuse me, my brain is stopped working. My brain is stopped working, that's what I just said. And yeah, it pretty much shows that I was right about the brain thing. Because this guy is so much work to dodge. It's a tax on your brain when you play this game and you speak as well. You have to do one thing autonomously. But I cannot. I'm already bad at this game. It's really... You think everything is so easy, but when you start doing it, it's a lot more difficult. And I'm guilty to that. I mean, I don't really think there's any shame in admitting it, even if there was, I would still. But I usually when I watch other people play games, I just think, oh, that looks easy, I could do that. And then I won't put in the effort to be as good as they are, and my excuse is, yeah, well, I didn't really put in the effort, so that's why I'm not that good. But the thing should be, yeah, this is pretty difficult. Ooh, almost all. The rubber tears is pretty nice, actually. I like it. Oh, I hate these enemies. They are so quick at turning and shooting, and oh, there goes my half spirit heart. Oh, there goes another one. Let's do 1 room extra. We did find the item room here, I believe, maybe. No, we didn't yet. Oh, I was thinking about map layout, and it was just such an intense thing that my brain just stopped shooting, or well, it didn't stop. Oh my! Again, it stopped dodging. But that second one wasn't really a stopped dodging moment. It was just a failed dodge. Oh, that as well. So I can't really. Please stop. Normally I don't really get hit on these guys. I'm not saying that because, oh, I'm so good, because I'm not. But those guys, usually I have handled. I have Scapular though, the item I picked up first. Oh boy. We're in for the long haul. This guy has so much HP and we don't have any damage. I upgraded from an I to a we already. It's like you're part of it, whoever is watching. You're part of this. I couldn't have done it without you. Probably I'm gonna be the only one that watches this. And I'm not even gonna watch it all the way. Just like I do with every video. I just quit halfway. Just like I do with everything. Did you see that lost run? I quit the halfway. Is losing quitting? Sort of, right? Losing on purpose is quitting. But saying it was all on purpose now is a bit... it's a bit of a childish thing to do. Ooh, very nice. Oh my god. I want it. Oh, I thought I could have both. Why did I even think that? Oh my lord. Actually, I didn't really want to fight this guy. Especially not the stronger version of this guy. I just wanted the spirit heart. Hello, Mr. Angel, sir. Could you please leave? Because, I'm gonna die here. Right here. This is where I die. You will forever not be remembered as the guy that uploaded one video and then never came back to his channel. Now, I've tried kickstarting YouTube before. I have all those videos on private though, because it's like 5 years ago. And it didn't really work out. Because I was too young? Maybe. Because I'm not funny? Maybe. Because I always quit halfway through? I don't know about that. It's going pretty well. Usually I would have gotten hit by those annoying angel things by now. Oh, thank you. I don't know, like, the angel names. Some people do. I'm not that's invested. Because I like to quit halfway. Oh, that's too bad. Just thinking we could perfect it. And yes, that was actually a 50% chance to get hit there. Not where I actually got hit, but where I didn't. Oh boy. There we go. I don't believe in superstitions like, this is going well, starts dying. But on the other hand, the evidence is pretty convincing right now. No, I seriously don't believe in that. But what happens is, when I do get hit once, it sort of sends you on this railroad of just bad decisions. Oh, Angelic Prison. Thank you very much for showing me that I have an achievement. Okie dokie. So, here we are. 1 heart. Nice items. If I can make it through another couple of floors, I'll be set. It's these guys again. Oh, that was pure luck. That had nothing to do with skill. So today my parents came by and I purchased some bread from the store. But my mom was gonna feed bread to the ducks. But she bought like the expensive bread, and me being me, I brought the cheap bread, so she gave me the expensive bread and took the cheap bread to give to the ducks. So my day was pretty awesome. I don't think I'm gonna show anyone in my family anything of my channel ever. I don't really, like, I used to before, like, oh, look at all my videos, but the bad part was that they didn't like my videos. I mean, I didn't like my videos. How can I expect anyone else to like them, you know? And yeah, it's just like, why are you wasting your time? You can study. But no, I don't really want to study, you know? I did go to the item room. Okay, okay. I made a mistake. I'll own up to it. That's my bad. Anyway, I don't really like doing that. What I mentioned before I went off course again. Oh yeah. I don't like promoting my own videos. I don't like promoting myself. Oh boy. No, please. Please, no. Please, no. I have so much to live for. Die, die, die. Oh. Those enemies are new and I don't really know the attack patterns yet. Ooh. Which always makes it like 10 times more difficult. Tempting, tempting, but I have to fight 2 bosses and I won't do it with this damage. Okay, let's first grab this guy. Then every time they spawn, guys, I'm first gonna kill all the spawns. Oh boy. Instead of just dodging once like a normal person, I just had to go and get it twice, right? I should have just... It's like your brain doesn't allow you to run through because there's like a 0.0 chance that you still will not get hit. And because of that, I got hit twice. Which leaves me in a very dire situation once again. Okay, so that's decent. This guy's annoying, but of course it's a champion. Well, anyway, I hope you guys, or myself, very nice self. I hope anyone watching enjoyed this video. And I think this is it for now. Let's see what our streak is at. That's a very nice streak. I don't really feel like doing an outro. Goodbye.